Well, this is one of the oldest temple in Bali. This temple was built in 1020 AD or around Caka year 944 under the reign of King Paduka Aji Sri Dharmawangsa Wardhana. And he is the king of the Warmadewa dynasty. So we can say that this temple is almost 1,000 years old then. Everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now I'm greeting you from one of the oldest temples in Bali, namely Puseh Batuan Temple, or locally known as Pura Puseh Batuan. Let's go around. So this temple located at Batu Village, Gianyar Regency, and it takes only around 40 minutes drive from Ngurah International Airport. Let's go inside. Well, this is one of the oldest temple in Bali. This temple was built in 1020 AD or around Caka year 944 under the reign of King Paduka Aji Sri Dharmawangsa Wardhana, and he is the king of the Warmadewa dynasty. So we can say that this temple is almost 1,000 years old then. Well everyone, every village in Bali has three major temples with the concept of Kahyangan tiga or Tri Kahyangan. There are first Pura Desa or Desa Temple as a place of worship of Lord Brahma or the creator. The second one is Puseh Temple or Pura Puseh to worship Lord Wisnu or the preserver. And lastly is Dalem Temple or Pura Dalem to worship Lord Siwa or destroyer. And once again, where I'm standing today is Pura Puseh or Puseh Temple as a sacred place of worship of Lord Vishnu as the guardian deity of the universe. Before entering the temple, you need to pass Candi Bentar as the in and out main gate of this temple or Puseh Temple. So this area is also called Nista Mandala or Jabasisi, means the outermost area of this temple. After that, you need to take a little walk into the courtyard or Madhya Mandala in Balinese terms. And there you will see Balai Agung, Balai Kuku, and such things are believed to become the god's entrance. And finally, you will arrive into the main part of Mandala, which is the temple area, and that is here. And you will see there are Pelinggi, and then Meru and Padmasana as the most sacred place in this temple to worshipping the Sang Yang Widiwasa or the god of Hindu. While entering to this temple area, you will feel high spiritual energy and vibrations since this place stood many antique ancient relics. Well, this is one of the example. Generally, buildings here were built from red brick, you can see here, and that's decorated with a typical Balinese flower carving. You can see at the top, and such flower carving we can find that at the almost temples in Bali. Well, I entered another part of this temple. Here basically display an ancient relics, and there are two forms of them. Relics in the form of stones and relics in the form of wood. Go to this part first. See? And here you can see the ancient typical of Balinese door, and then Balinese windows. See? So this is a typical Balinese ancient carvings, mostly in the form of flowers carvings, like this one. See? Wow, so many types. Wow. This is the form of flower carving that mostly we found at so many temples and so many Balinese houses as well. So unique, isn't it? So let's go to the second one, to the stone ancient relics. Well, this is the Balinese ancient relics in the form of stones. You can see. Wow. Generally, it is a flower carvings, and it's transformed to become a statue, sculpture as well. So if we're back to 1,000 years ago, we can see, or we can find that the temple here is generally like this, you know. But I think it's not too many differences if we compare now with 1,000 years ago, because the carving like this, we still can find it in every Balinese houses and in every Balinese temples as well. So I can say that we still preserve our culture almost 1,000 years, right? Really interesting. So everyone, this place can become your destination when you go to Bali and when you want to know more about Balinese historical culture. Well, I'm Yumas. See you on the next video.